when I got here.
I live 10 miles that way, 8 miles that way, and it poured on my way here. And then I get here, it's dry.
I drove to Spencer and there was like branches on the road and the whole works. It's been itchy.
Maybe Rhinelander. We're going to play a short
Okay. No, but I just there's a couple down the road that we were going to go. So that's better if it's
so we would like to just start Marshfield and
The Medford Raiders are all in. We back our Raiders.
Yes.
They had
Not
JV varsity
next
at the same
Saturday,
time.
Not this one, next
Yeah.
one.
They had JV varsity at the same time, but we canceled the
Okay. I saw that. Yeah. Which
and
is,
then Marshfield,
but I can't do that one because they're not on here. JV was JV football's on here. Before, no, on that Monday before. JV's over there. Well, soon they'll have it. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Yep.
opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted. One moment that you captured, just let it slip. Yo, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Over. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes
fluid and the weight's off of her, but that only helps so much.
Money's the motivation, money's the conversation. You on vacation, we getting paid, so we on vacation. I did it for the fam. It's whatever we had to do, it's just who I am. Yeah, it's the life I chose. Gunshots in the dark, one eye closed. And we got it cooking like a one-eye stove. You can catch me kissing my girl with both eyes closed. Perfecting my passion, thanks to asking. Couldn't slow down, so we had to crash. You use plastic, we bout cash. I see some people out here.
go through town at 9 o'clock at night. You could shoot a cannon down Main Street, man. Don't worry about nothing. Pretty quiet.
Boys, you looking for the face?
Yeah.
I got one face. I forgot to order.
Okay.
Good. How was that? Good? I like this place. What's the new guy's name?
touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, burden runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Times never seem so good.
Yep, nope. It's amazing that all the kids have the second part of their last name exactly matches the positions they play. Like, isn't a little determinism that you know? Yeah. 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 Brack Rapley's gold.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to beautiful Raider Field for tonight's varsity matchup between the Rhinelander Hodags and your very own Medford Raiders. The Medford High School, the Great Northern Conference, the Rhinelander Hodags, and the WIA want to remind you that participation in interscholastic activities is voluntary. Therefore, we ask that you would participate in a positive manner. Please support your team, but do so in a positive way.
You've been in that new Pigeon facility? Is it all opened up? Or
What's that?
new indoor sports center? You been in it?
I'm just paying for it. Never been in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight our varsity players are being escorted by the middle school soccer team, who we'd like to recognize tonight. They are Angel de Jesus Cineras, Asher Moody, Atticus Winkler, Beck Meyer, Caden Miller, Carson Graff, Carter Zilke, Colton Long, Crandall Harder, Eli Koffler, Eric Paul, Ethan Jones, Gabriel Gill, Gavin Copland, Jasper Stokes, Jack Scossi, Jordan Stokes, Judah Whip, Landon Priest, Levi Zuliger, Logan Fisher, Logan Fogel, Marcin Gassick, Parker Judnick, Rowan Lukowicz, Talon Cooley, Tristan Nemitz, Yadiel Reyes Santiago, and finally Sterling Seidel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the starting lineup for tonight's matchup. First, from the Rhinelander Hodags. Number 1, Barack Rapley. Number 2, Mason Shinners. Number 4, Michael Scheck. Number 5, Aiden Osterman. Number 11, Will Quinn. Number 19, Hart Hawkins. Number 20, Matthew King. Number 24, Will Gretzinger. Number 27, Carter Massey. Number 29, Asher Rivard. And number 32, Neil Weigel. The Rhinelander Hodags are led by their head coach, John Weigel. And now, introducing your Medford Raiders! Number 2, Aiden Ball. Number 3, Dane Jacobson. Number 6, Alexander Gonzalez. Number 7, Aiden Grippentraw. Number 8, Anthony Seidel. Number 9, Grant Neibauer. Number 10, Dominic Fennel. Number 13, Michael Meyer. Number 20, Nathan Scholl. Number 24, Spencer Rao. And holding down the goal tonight, number 00, Kale Schultz. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those who have served and those who are still defending our freedoms, we ask all who are able to please stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for our country's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Normal here.
Welcome to Raider Field as we get set for Great Northern Conference Soccer as the league leading, if I'm not mistaken. Make sure I'm 100% right on this. Oh, helps when I hit the right link. Missing the link. Most skills aren't too good today. Rhinelander 4-0-0-1. Lakeland 4-1-0-0. Mosinee 3-1-1-0. Medford 2-3-0-0. Rhinelander's lone defeat came in a shootout against Mosinee a couple earlier this season. That is their lone win on the year, or lone blemish on the year. 13 points. They've scored 6, allowed only 1 goal. Overall on the year, Rhinelander 5-1-3, 15 goals scored, 8 allowed. Medford comes in, who said 2-3, 5 goals scored, 9 allowed. They're 3-4 overall, 8 goals scored, 13 allowed. Leading goal scorer right now in the league, well, that's no doubt it's Mr. Magician up there at Lakeland. He's got 7 when this was last updated yesterday. Cole Kowalski of Mosinee and Tazalar of Mosinee right behind. But yeah, there's ways to go here in the season yet, but things starting to shred up as we get underway. Medford will start out with it early, trying to find an opening. We bounce back around in the midfield. We'll see how far we get in this one. There looks to be some storms coming from the northwest. We'll see if they get through here. I'm not going to say the word, but we've seen a little bit of some rumblings off to the northwest. We'll see if that affects what we're able to do at all here as this one gets passed forward. Ooh, they had Gonzalez running. He was free, but got to it first. That one will be poked out of bounds. It'll be a throw to the Hodags, or excuse me, to Medford. So Medford will get the throw here. First minute. Now they're going to... Nope. They're going to get it right now. It's Rhinelander's throw. Throw comes in right down the sideline. That's going to bounce. Trying to kick it out, I think, off of the Rhinelander forward. And then a bit of a misplay there. That one's going to come back in. Medford able to recover. Swing this one around. Now they're going to bring this one up the near sideline. A little bit of a miss hit there. Not much Rhinelander trying to convert that one back over. They're going to chip that one forward. See if we'll see that token. And ooh, a big hit, and that is going to draw a foul, and Rhinelander's going to have a free kick in a dangerous spot right here along the sideline. We're going to bring it up here a little bit. It's going to be right in line with the 20-yard line on the football field. So that's going to be about a 30-yard kick in. He's going to swing that one around. It's headed back out by Medford. Well played. Didn't get a lot on it. And that one's going to swing back around. Rhinelander playing it all the way back out here towards midfield. Now they're going to send that one in. Foot race to the ball. That'll be won by Schultz. And he cleans that up. No JV game tonight. Just the varsity. So just one game for us. As that one's going to kind of go back and forth a little bit, trying to settle this one down. Can't. That one's going to bounce back out. And Medford's going to take it away. They're going to push down that far sideline, trying to find an opening. They try and cross it up over here. But the Rhinelander player, that is 21. No, that wasn't 21 because he's not a starter. There hasn't been any substitutions yet. 27. That was Carter Massey getting that one in. Throw to Medford right in front of their little tent they've got up to protect themselves from the rain. If it does come, as that one's going to bounce back out of bounds. That'll be a throw to Rhinelander along that far sideline. That's going to come in. A little battle for it right in front of that tent. Swing that one back in the middle. Cleared back out for the moment. Whistle, and that's going to be a foul on Rhinelander. Medford will get the free kick right from the 20. Literally right on the 2 of the 20. And that one will just be booted downfield. Headed ahead, but no red jerseys there, and that'll be sent right back out. And right back into the Rhinelander end, but intercepted by Rhinelander, and they will push forward back the other way. That one a little bit too far. That is going to roll out, saved by Coach Tessman. And Medford will throw it in quickly. Rhinelander sends it right back as we go back and forth across the midfield stripe. As maybe you can hear in the microphone another little rumble of thunder. Ooh, that one pops up and off the face, and it's going to end up in Schultz's hands. He looks to be all right. That is 29. Asher Revord. Yeah, he got the worst of that one. Just trying to pop it up over him, and his face was right in the way. As Rhinelander is going to try and guide that one out. They can't. That one's going to be knocked back forward. It's going to take another bounce. We'll see who they give it to. Medford backing off. It's a goal kick. I can't see this end very well from our vantage point, so I'm kind of counting on what I can see on my computer screen. Swinging up, and that one's going to be sent downfield. Trying to build up, but nothing there, and that one's going to come away. Rhinelander pushing back trying to attack back the other way, but it gets right back forward. Haven't seen the big boot it downfield and hope your guy gets on the end of it play that Rhinelander's been known for the last few years. So far, really haven't had the opportunity to really get a foot through. As that one is taken away. Oh, last-ditch defending there. I believe that was... Yeah, it was Gonzalez just getting a foot in. Otherwise, he was in clear, and that probably turns into a goal. Medford trying to counter back the other way. Get that one ahead to Fennell. That one pushing forward. Rhinelander can't turn it. Chance here, swinging that one in. It's going to be tipped, and it's going to end up in the hands of Barrick Rapley. And he will put a foot through it quickly. Headed right back in by Medford. Medford looking to challenge. A little back and forth there. Nothing whistled. That one's going to take a bounce, and Medford will end up with it for the moment. Pass that one over to the far side. They're going to try and connect in. That one a little too far. Rhinelander will boot it back out. Medford has to go all the way back to the midfield stripe to collect. Send that one back in, and that one's going to come around back out. Little battle for it there. Nothing doing as that one's going to get all the way back out, and that's going to be booted forward. Now we see it. Foot raised to the ball and a big collision, and that is going to be a... Now they put the flag up. A late foul call from the linesman on the far side, and now they're going to talk about it. That was... I thought that was clean. I thought the right call was nothing there, but Will Quinn steps up to take it from the 20, from about the 15, 25 yards out, just to that far side of direct on goal. Quinn stepping up, he'll swing that one in. That gets headed over the bar. Tucked down. I think Schultz didn't have to give it a push, but did anyway. And that is going to set up a corner from the far side. So another opportunity here. I think that was going over anyway. But Quinn setting up. He'll swing this one in. It's a line drive over the top of everybody, and that will be collected up and cleared out by Medford. Couldn't find a head on that corner. Rhinelander getting right back to business. Spin that one around. It's going to pop out. Medford will end up on it. Pushing along here on the near side. Big hit, and that's going to be a foul. Big slide tackle, got foot on Fennel, and Medford's going to, no, they're not going to say. I thought that was a free kick. No, they say throw. That was probably very similar to the play that drew the free kick on the other end. This one's going to push forward. Don't think either of I don't disagree with the call on that one. It's just, again, it's that sort of, it looked very similar to the last one, and see the calls. That one's going to slip through again. Good stop there. Now that one's going to get tipped forward, and Schultz will clean it up easy. But I'm a little bit further away than the officials, so we'll defer to them on those. That one, little battle for it there. And again, Rhinelander starting to get a little bit of possession here as they get around, and that's going to be a collision, and they're not going to call anything on that one. That probably looked worse than the other two, at least from our vantage point, as they send that one downfield. Ra will head that one back out, but Rhinelander will collect it. Now it gets knocked over here near side. Trying to get something going on there, and it's foot race to the corner, and that one's going to get pushed all the way back out. Nice play there. That was Neibauer. And that'll get pushed all the way back in. Kept in play. Nice footwork there. I couldn't see who it was, but now that'll be sent all the way back down the other way. Foot race to the ball. That will be guided out of play by Medford, and that will be a goal kick. 10 minutes in, Medford so far, or 9 minutes in, Medford so far has sustained some of this pressure from Rhinelander. They've even had a little bit of their own. But if you're Medford, you got to get some sustained time on the other end of the field, because this is just starting to get a little bit nerve-wracking here with the ball constantly down near your goal. So that one goes over the top of everybody, and that's going to go out for a throw. Throw comes in. Flag up. It gets knocked out by Medford. It'll be another Rhinelander throw. So the Hodags try and work their way down the field. A quick low throw. That's going to get ahead, and it's going to be knocked up in the air and out and onto the tent. Rhinelander throws quickly as they get this one up the far sideline. Now backing it back out. Trying to find an opening. Not there. This one's going to swing around, and now they send it back in. Medford head on that one. Another one as they try and settle this one. Somebody tries to settle this one down as it comes over here near side. Ooh, that is going to be a foul. Yep, went into the air and off a player. That is Mason Shinners gets called for that one. Yep, they make sure it's a free kick. Yeah, just you can't go into the air and then collide into somebody like that. That's going to get called at the high school level, as that one's booted way downfield. And now it slips through, and that one's just going to be cleared to the far side. And be guided out for a Medford throw from the far side. See if Medford can build something from this far side. They pass that one into the middle. No red jerseys there, and that's going to be played out easily by Rhinelander as they try and counter. But can't. Back and forth, and that one's going to go over onto the far side. And be sent back here into the middle. As Medford, again, just trying to find openings. This Rhinelander defense not giving them many opportunities. As that one will be sent into the air, back downfield. And out for the Medford throw. That one swings back out. Rhinelander settles under it. They will send that one into their own bench and out for the throw. Medford gets the throw in short, trying to find an opening. They center that one back up, but it takes a bad bounce, and now Medford moving backwards. Rhinelander intercepts the pass, sends it out of bounds. Throw to the Raiders. Comes in. They're going to send that one, and now a whistle. And I think that's going to be a foul. So now Medford's going to get a free kick. Sitting around the 20, so about 30 yards out, but it's going to be well to the side. Not necessarily goal-scoring area, but if you can find ahead, you might get something. Stepping up and sending that one in. It goes short. And now Rhinelander looking to counter. They get that one ahead, but it's headed back in. Spencer Rao finds a spot, and now everybody in white looking for a foul, not getting one, as that one's going to swing down around here, looking to turn the corner, cuts it back. Now back into the middle, finds a red jersey. That'll be sent back out to the midfield circle. Trying to build something up, knocked away. Medford trying to get forward, but the defense collapsing in. That one's just going to be sent downfield. And now a little bit of a bad turf bounce there, and that's going to be forced to be sent out into the corner. Rhinelander will substitute here. Gives us a little bit of a delay. So Rhinelander, as we get the camera, they're going to try the long throw. That one's going to be headed back out of the box. Sent forward. Medford will send it over to the far side. Back into the middle. They're going to let that one go, and Rhinelander will send it back across midfield. Medford trying. Now Rhinelander will settle under it. It's hard to tell if that's just people walking on the bleachers or the actual sound we shall not mention. It was. All right, we've decided it's bleachers. There are still some ominous clouds to the northwest, but they don't seem to be moving. Another throw for Rhinelander. That one swinging back around. That's going to get knocked all the way back out. That's going to roll clear, and that's going to be a throw to the Hodags. 15 minutes gone by, 0-0. Short throw in. Rhinelander loses it to Medford for the moment. Now it gets knocked away. That's going to come over here near side. Now it gets sent back in. Ooh. That's a little cheeky there, sticking the hand up right at the end, but Medford gets away with it. That one, nobody's going to, now they whistle it. See if there was an advantage. Now they'll pull it back for the foul. And Medford will get a free kick off the handball. Right on the 34-yard line. The hash mark here right on the football sideline. As that one gets sent in deep, a little bit too far, overshoots all the defenders. Now that one's going to get swung forward. Coming out, and Rapley is there to collect it. And he distributes quickly. Only finds a red jersey for the moment, and that one let go, and Rhinelander will collect up, and they will play it back. Into the middle, intercepted. Ooh, Turf Monster gets up, might have stopped a chance there. Now attacking the other way. That one gets knocked clear, and bodies flying around out here. You kind of get the feeling these two have played some important games the last few years. Obviously, Rhinelander winning here in a sectional semi last year in penalties. As this one's going to swing back around, taking some rolls, and now a chance here for Medford, or excuse me, for Rhinelander, but Medford able to knock it away. Slows down the attack, and we'll get a few more substitutions here as we approach 17 minutes gone by. Gives me a chance to check the pocket Doppler. See what we're looking at. That one's going to swing back in and get pushed back out. There is a cell, and it looks like it might go north of us. Hard to tell. There's some blobs coming towards us, but we might get lucky. As that one, Rhinelander breaking in. That one's going to swing back out. Back in. And now Medford trying to get something going forward. Gets past the first guy, chasing him down, and they will clear that one out into touch. Oh no, they're going to call the foul on the elbow. So Medford's going to get a free kick out of that. Saw the elbow, put the elbow out. So now Medford, they're going to let everybody come forward. Chance here. Swinging that one in. Header down, but it's going to go just wide of the post. Right thought, couldn't get a lot on it. And it ends up a goal kick. It's going to swing over here. We kept in play. Now knocked down. Medford trying to stream forward with it. Can't. Knocked away. Rhinelander gets it back. They will cross over here. Come right down along the sideline. That one's going to roll out of play, and that's going to be a Medford throw. Yeah, the worst of the rain right now up following Highway 8. So that's heading towards the Tomahawk Prentice area. As I lose my handle on the camera for a second, as that one's going to be bombed forward, but right there is the Rhinelander defense to clean that one up and send it back the other way. Now a chance here. They can keep it in play. They do, but Rhinelander will collect back up. Battle for it there. Whistle, and that's going to go. That's going to go against Rhinelander. Another free kick. A little bit closer than the last one. Myers will take it. He will step up, swing that one around. That one ends up coming back out, but Medford will collect it up. They will try and do something with it. But obviously the area packed full of Hodags. It's going to be hard to get the ball through. And instead, that one's going to come all the way back out. Rhinelander will spin around, but can't keep it. But Medford going backwards right now. Now they'll swing it back in forwards. Just white jerseys there. That one's going to pop back out here. And be battled for along the sideline. Kept in, but ends up in the foot of a Hodag. Nope. Now they bring it back and say it's a throw. Which gives a chance for another substitution as we pass the midway point of the first half. 0-0. If you're Medford, this isn't the worst result so far. If you can keep the 0-0, get to the craziness that is penalties, never know what happens then. Whistle. And they're gonna bring it back. Throw comes in. That's going to be battled for. Swung around. That's going to come out here. Headed forward, trying to settle under it. Rhinelander keeps it in play for the moment. Medford almost came out of there with it, but it'll end up now coming back, and no foul there. No, I don't think there was one. They've let them play pretty good. Is that one trying to connect up just a little wide, and that's going to go out of play for a goal kick. Fraction of a second faster. They lined that one up. It might be 1-0. As they step up. That one will be sent downfield, knocked down. Crossing that one back up. That's going to come back over into the middle. Get right in the chest. Ends up slowing it down for a second. Couldn't recover, though. And now Medford getting away with a little bit of a tug on the jersey. That one comes back around into the middle and into the Rhinelander end. They're going to have to play that one back now. They'll just send it clear. Headed back out by Medford, and we get back into playing a little volleyball over the midfield stripe. Back and forth we go. And now Medford trying to connect up. Right there was a white jersey, and they will not get a lot on it. Now they'll boot it forward. Rhinelander settles under it. It's going to be a race to the ball. And that will be sent towards goal and out the back, and that will be a goal kick. And we'll get a quick pause while a Hodag ties his shoe. Pretty bright orange shoe. Downfield we go. Bouncing around, and that one gets knocked back. Now it's going to get knocked forward. But into the Rhinelander bench, that will be a throw to the Hodags. The long throw. Out, another throw to the Hodags. In. That one's going to be headed back out. Another Hodag throw. As the Hodags just slowly working their way down that far sideline. That one booted well downfield, and that's going to go out of play, and it'll be another Hodag throw. Except this time they've got to reset back out their half of the field. Knocking around. Medford now gets it back, but it gets knocked away. Forking that one over the defense. Now that one's going to be sent high into the air. Trying to settle under it. Ball still loose out front. It'll be collected up by Rapley. No, he loses it. Chance here. Now a whistle. And it's a handball on Medford. Ooh, Rhinelander catches a break there. Rapley couldn't quite hang on to it, and he was caught out of position, and the handball by Medford saves them. Spins back around. That's going to come here into the middle on the Medford, the Rhinelander side, and Rhinelander sends it right back to the Medford side. Rao able to get it back out. Building up here in the middle. That one's going to swing back around. And now it's coming back the other way. Booted downfield. That one's going to end up out of play. That's going to be a throw to Rhinelander. Medford needs to get back here as Rhinelander will take it quickly, but instead they don't quite get the connection on it. And that'll be booted downfield, and Rhinelander will send it right back in. Cleared right back out. And right back in. That one gets through the initial challenge. Bounces forward, but Rhinelander on it. Oh, turf biting up there. Couldn't quite get the swing on it he wanted as that one comes down here right in front of us. Battle for it. Now that one chipped ahead. Trying to settle it, and now chipped ahead again, but that one will roll around. And knocked out of play. It'll be a throw to the Raiders. And a substitution. Throw comes, long throw to the middle. That's going to get converted over far side. Bouncing around through, and that'll be cleared back out by Rhinelander. Couldn't get past the first defender. It'll be sent back in along the far side. Tip back in. That'll be sent into the night. Out onto the track. That will be another Medford throw. Throw, and that's going to be intercepted by Rhinelander for the moment. Medford able to recollect. Sent in here near side, trying to build up, get it through. Trying to turn the corner. That one's going to be pushed back out. Guided out. That will be a Medford throw. So Medford with a throw in a dangerous spot here. Oh, couldn't quite connect on the throw. Rhinelander clears it out to the center circle. Medford able to collect it there. We'll try and rebuild. Chip back the other way. Able to collect on it. Trying to get past this guy. That one's going to come into the middle. Be cleared out by Rhinelander. Ends up in their bench. As we approach 11 minutes remaining in the half. Little bit of fog starting. Not a fog necessarily. Just weird haze settling in over the stadium. As Rhinelander will put a toss in. As we wait to see if we get any of this rain that has been threatening since pregame. So apparently there was a decent storm that rolled through just north of Raider Field, or pregame, but it looks like this might miss us, though we might get a delay as Medford trying to build something up. Rhinelander intercepting it right down in front of us. Medford collecting back up. That's going to come back out here towards midfield, but Rhinelander on it. Medford sends it back. Medford looking to build. Good footwork to get that one back. That one's going to come along here near sideline. Foot race to the ball. That will be turned around and can't keep it in. Medford will get the throw. And a pause and the substitution. As we reload. No, rain no closer. It is just sitting right in that same spot. Looks more and more like it's going to avoid us, though. That one gets sent clear. Building over on the backside. Medford will send it back in. That one rolls over on that far side, and that'll go out for a throw for the Hodags. Trying to get things set up. Throw comes in. That's going to squirt all the way through and get chipped back up into the middle. Back along. Far side. That'll be sent back clear. And out of play for a Medford throw. That one tipped back across. Into the middle. That one's going to be knocked away. And sent back behind. Medford were able to recollect for the moment. Trying to find some way to get this one through. They try to, don't connect. Rhinelander settles under it. Sends it back out, and that'll get booted into the sky. And clear out, and that will be out for a Medford throw. through. That one's going to get back into the center. Back around. Little battle for it there. We're going to get a whistle, and that's going to be a hold. Rhinelander will get the free kick right from the midfield stripe. They will send that one downfield quickly. Tipped ahead and collected up by Schultz. Probably should have taken a second or two and let that one settle and get something set up, as Fennel can't quite get underneath that one. Battle for it, and that'll go out of play, and that'll be a throw to the Hodags, but knocked away. Pushed forward. And now Medford trying to connect up. Maybe a chance here. This one is going to be collected up by Medford. Gets the shot, and it's knocked wide. Just knocked it wide, trying to see the number. That is 3. Dane Jacobson does earn Medford the corner. They will settle under that corner from the far side. Swing that one in. All the way through, comes down, and that'll be cleared out by Rhinelander. Rhinelander looking to counter. Pushing this one ahead quickly, gets past his guy. Downfield, he's got help, tries to get it through the middle, and well defended. Rao right there, he stopped that one. Wasn't going to let him pass. Fennel will play that one back. Rao playing that one forward. Medford trying to get back on the attack. That'll be slowed down for the moment. Sent out clear. That'll be popped back up. Headed back the other way. Pushing ahead here now is Rhinelander, trying to, as we said, find that goal. And that'll be sent back clear. Working along that far sideline. Sent all the way back in. That one's going to roll down towards the corner. And that is going to be a goal kick. I'm going to say last touch by Rhinelander, as we get substitutes for both teams. Under 6 to play in the half. Setting everything up as the goal kick low line drive. Trying to bounce that one over. Rhinelander will send it back the other way. Turf looks a little slick tonight. Seen a couple guys lose their footing. As now they get, they had a guy but couldn't get it past. Now that one popped up into the air. Rhinelander will send that one in. Medford recollects. Down that far sideline. Chance here. They try and get that one in the middle. That's going to be sent just wide of the flag. On the wrong side of it if you're a Medford fan, and that's going to be out for a throw. Goes about 2 feet the other way. They get a corner out of it, but instead it'll be a throw. And that throw will come in. That's going to be headed back out. Medford will collect it up, working from that far sideline. Swing that one back into the middle. That one's going to bounce around. Still loose in front. Shot, and it will roll in. Goal, Medford! Rapley got to it. He could not hold it completely, and Medford will get the goal.
Medford's up 1-0.
Not sure who scored it. I couldn't see the number from our vantage point. But Medford has the lead 1-0. The goalie Rapley got to it. It just slid underneath him, and then it was just a slow roll into the corner. Nothing any of the Hodags could do with it. And Medford has the lead. See if Rhinelander can respond quickly. Tip back around. That's going to be sent back into the middle. Coming back along here now. They're going to try and build. They're going to build it over here on the near side. Foot race to the ball. That'll be knocked backwards. Good job there by Rhinelander to stop the attack. That's going to come right down in front of us. Gets sent downfield. Oh. Overshot where I thought it was going to land. Rhinelander attacking quickly. The shot comes in. Can't be collected. And it is finally, and oh, Schultz is down. And that should be... We're going to see. I have a feeling a card's coming out here. Nope, they're not going to show one. Nope, I thought... It's going to be the drop ball. Schultz looks to be all right. He got kicked right in the hand. Rhinelander looking to attack back in. That was going to come into the middle, get cleared back out far side. Not far enough. Rhinelander with a little bit more urgency here to try and find an equalizer before the half. That one's going to get sent out of bounds. It'll be a throw to Rhinelander. Perfectly executed slide tackle there. As Rhinelander looking to set something up here from that far sideline. Try to cross it back over. That one's going to come in. It's going to be well behind. And that will be out for a Rhinelander corner, knocked out by Medford. Rhinelander, another corner from this far side. They're going to crash everybody in. Swing that one back around. That's going to be knocked clear. For the moment, Medford gets it out on that far sideline, trying to get that one back in. Medford spins it back out. Rhinelander collects, but it takes a bad bounce off the foot. They're going to have to send it all the way back out to midfield. And now that one's going to spin over here and go, oh no, it's going to stay in play. The turf spin keeps it in play as that one pops back up. That's going to get pushed. Along with a Raider getting pushed a little bit. Nothing doing there. That one's going to get back around and be battled for. Rhinelander will collect it up right down here on the near side. They get that one back into the middle. Sending that one in. That's going to take a ricochet. And it will be a ricochet off of a Hodag, and that will be out for a goal kick. Medford just trying to sustain these last couple minutes of pressure here. Rhinelander significantly more pressure here over the last couple minutes. As the goal kick gets sent downfield. Couple Raiders there looking to turn the corner. They can't. No, still fighting around for it over there, trying to get past two Hodags. Make it three. That one gets played back now. It's going to get played downfield. Chance to set something up here. The ball's a little bit behind. Rhinelander will collect for the moment. That's going to get knocked out of play. Throw to the Hodags. Comes in. That's going to be sent right back out. Another Hodag throw. Comes back across midfield. Rhinelander looking to turn the corner. They boot this one downfield. Race to the ball. That will be collected by Schultz. High into the air. That will be knocked forward. Trying to settle the ball down. Now it'll come back out. Sent back in. Out the far side. That will be a Medford throw. 30 seconds remaining in the half. Medford. Downfield. Heads that one forward. Sent back in. That's going to go out. It's going to be another Rhinelander throw. Rhinelander trying to find something quickly here in the last 10 seconds. Medford just gets this one back out. It'll be sent in and sent right back out. And it looks, barring something dramatic, that will do it for the first half. Medford, the big goal. They lead 1-0. We're going to step aside for a couple minutes for halftime. We will be back with the second half in just a moment.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Clinner Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
RVA has helped me learn by giving me more hands-on activities.
I can watch his writing develop. He has confidence to ask questions of his teachers if he doesn't understand. He's composing his own schedule, which is a lot like what a young adult is going to need to learn how to do, and he's learning that at 11.
My favorite part about being in the RVA is all the amazing clubs. I get on some clubs and then I realize that there are so many people like me.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that more suited to my needs.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
With 100 years. Welcome back. One more half to go. Medford leads 1-0. They will try and hold on to this lead. This rain that I've been keeping an eye on has not moved. I will tell you what, right now, if you live on that Sawyer, Rusk, Price County line, you are just getting drenched right now. It has not moved from that spot. Rhinelander sends the kick downfield quickly. Schultz able to collect that one up, and that'll come right back out. Medford going with the throw that time. Trying to maybe ticky-tacky their way up the field. Kick that one down. That's going to take a bad bounce. Chance here. Medford able to collect it up. Chance here for a second. Fighting through. That's going to reverse back up. The kick is sent just high. Nice opportunity there. That's one maybe you just put the foot through it. Put it on goal, maybe hope for a bounce because they were trying to get a little too fancy there. But Medford putting a little pressure on early. Careful not to put too much and be able to keep this Rhinelander team in check. Maybe take a little something out of the Mosinee playbook and park the bus a little bit. Those of you that remember the Mosinee game from last week. Play that one back a little bit. That's going to be sent all the way back out. Trying to turn the corner. And that's going to go out of play, and that is going to be a throw to Rhinelander. Going to change throwers here. Now change up a little bit more. Nope, never mind. It wasn't a throw. It's a free kick. So Rhinelander will take the free kick, send this one downfield. Collect it up there, trying to reverse that one around. Medford will send it clear. Nobody on the other side of the field for Medford as Rhinelander will send that one back in. Chasing that one out. Whiffed on it. It'll be a throw to Medford. Trying to find an opening. Gives that one a toss. That one's going to be sent downfield, be knocked back the other way. Sent clear. Bit of a mishit there. Medford and Rhinelander fighting for it down in the far sideline. That'll get pushed back. Rhinelander trying to build something up here. Gets past the first guy. 3 red shirts around him. That's going to be sent around. Head down, and that's going to be cleared out for the moment. That's going to spin up in the air at a dangerous spot. Medford able to get it a little further out. Now that'll be sent in well wide. That's going to roll over here along the side and out for a Medford throw. Medford takes the quick throw. That's going to pop up. Still trying to get this ball down in a settled way. As bit of a collision there, and a nice move by the official to get out of the way of that one. Takes a bit of a miss hit there. Rhinelander just trying to settle this ball down enough that they can do something with it. But Medford will get it. They're going to come up here along the near side. That one's going to cross over and get knocked down. Good job keeping the ball down here on this end. That's going to get sent down along the far sideline. Chance here for Medford. Pass that one into the middle. Shot! Just wide of the post. Saw the shadow of the ball on that upper near side corner as it went by. That one just missed. Medford finding some good pressure here early. Rhinelander swings that one out. Sends that one downfield. Chance here the other way. Get that one along. That one's going to be tipped up, and that's going to be knocked sideways. Great job there by Cale Schultz just to get enough on it to force it wide, but it does give Rhinelander the corner. So Rhinelander will set up the corner here, trying to equalize. Building up from the far side. They'll take it short. Little turn, trying to find an opening. That'll get knocked away and almost sent clear. Medford will now get it up in the air. Still in a dangerous spot. Need to get this one out a little further, and they do. This one will be led forward. Medford will get it around the midfield stripe, looking to build something up. They've got someone streaking down the middle. Chance to distribute. They're going to chip that one here along the near side. Chance for Medford if they can get on it. Sends it back, and that'll be covered up. Rapley gets there. Got just a little too deep for him to get a good shot on it. And that'll be sent all the way down here to the other side of the field. That will be guided out of play. Medford throw. First 5 minutes really dominated by the Raiders. That can change quickly as that ball is going to come back around by in front of us. Nice little slip through. It's a foot race to the ball. That'll be won by Rhinelander. Sent back the other way. Chance here couldn't quite settle the ball down as Medford will try and set something up here. That'll get knocked back out. That's going to go over on the far side. Rhinelander will end up with it. Rhinelander sends it downfield. That one's too far. Schultz will collect it. And the kick downfield sent right back in by Rhinelander. Rhinelander will try and build something up. They will play it back. Medford intercepts. Playing it back. Now that one will be chipped forward. Back over towards the middle. Spinning back around. Sent back out. That one's going to shoot all the way downfield. Rhinelander's going to have to collect it deep in their own end. Over on that far side, that's going to go out, and that's going to be a Medford throw. Medford's going to stream forward here with an opportunity. Not send too much forward, as that one's going to take a high bounce. Battle for Medford has to play it back. Now that one's going to come in towards the middle, but it'll be intercepted by Rhinelander. Rhinelander again just giving it the boot downfield. That one cleared right back out. Medford defense doing a good job here. They got to do it for a lot longer yet. 33 minutes to go as that one takes a bad bounce. Medford able to recover for the moment. Puts the pressure back on. And now able to take it away and get it out back towards midfield. Chip this one forward. Foot race onto the ball. Looking for an opportunity. That's Neibauer. Neibauer trying to cross it up. Instead it gets pushed out for a throw. Medford will take the throw. Deep in their own end. Deep in, let's just say the Rhinelander end. Looking. Trying to see what's going to happen. Throw comes in towards the middle. That one's going to bounce backwards. That's going to be kept in. Nope. Nope. It was not kept in play and out the back for a goal kick. As we approach the half-hour mark remaining. This one downfield. Slipping through. Medford will collect. Let's play it back. Play it right back in as Medford tries to find some type of opening here in this Rhinelander defense. That one squirts all the way through and will be cleared back out here to the near sideline. Headed forward. Slowed down for the moment as Medford tries to collect. Rhinelander will end up on it. Trying to get past the defender. Medford takes it away. Play that one back, and then they will get that one out towards midfield. Oh, intercepted. Nice play there. That was 5. Aiden Osterman. I try and find the ball again. Medford playing this one around. They're going to go far side. Foot race to the ball. That'll be sent clear by Rhinelander. Stepping up. Throw into the middle. Right there was a Hodag. Trying to get this one set up in the middle. Pressure comes immediately from Rhinelander. Push down. Nope, they're going to say nothing doing there. And that's going to come out, and that'll be a Medford throw. Medford. Now the flag goes up. It'll be a Rhinelander throw. That one's going to squirt all the way through and knocked away. And Medford will clear that one back to the other side of midfield. Collecting up there. Push it along that far sideline. Medford trying to build something to get it, cross it back up in. Now slow play down here a little bit. Ooh, just a little offline. Rhinelander able to collect. That one's going to come back over here near side. Flipping these back around. And that one's going to flip away. Back and forth Medford goes, trying to build something in. Coming in along the near side. Shot goes wide. Again, Medford putting challenges on. Under 30 to play. Long time to go if you are a Raider fan. You'd love to get one more. Rhinelander, I think at this point, just looking to equalize and go from there. Low. I'd say a worm burner, but I doubt there are any worms in the turf. So that one's going to come back over here near side. That one's going to flip back up and come right back out. And Rhinelander boots that one downfield, trying to find an opening. Just flipping it ahead. Come back, and Schultz will collect. Whistle. I think they're going to say that's a back pass. Now, the line judge here on the near side that called it. Nope, they get it right. They're going to. Nope, was. So, nope, it's going to be a drop ball to Medford. They're going to go back with it. It wasn't a true back pass, though. Now quick distribution here and sent downfield. Rhinelander will send it right back across midfield. That one headed back down. And a little collision there. Another little collision. Rhinelander will come out with it, trying to get something moving forward. That'll get knocked away and sent back out here towards the midfield stripe. Rhinelander will collect there. Collision there. That one's going to spin out of bounds. They will say it's a throw to Rhinelander. Rhinelander gets the throw in. That one's going to be sent back. And that one's going to roll out of play. Another throw for Rhinelander. Throw goes backwards. Now that'll be sent in. Headed back out. Medford sends that one into the night sky. Comes down on the end of it for the moment, but that one's going to roll all the way downfield. And that is going to be a Medford corner. That was last touched by Rhinelander, so Medford's going to get the corner. See what Coach Dart can draw up here. Got guys streaking in. Ball gets knocked around. It'll end up in the hands of Rapley, and he is going to just send it, trying to catch Medford out of position. Instead, Medford will come back enough, able to slow it down enough that they're able to stream back on defense. That one's going to come out, and that's going to be a nice play there. That was 13. Michael Meyer just sending that one to the far side. Medford able to collect over there. Getting that one back into the middle. That one's going to flip around. Rhinelander has it for the moment. Now they will send it downfield. That's going to just be sent out the side, and it'll be a throw. Or excuse me, not a throw. That's going to be a corner. And the one flag we don't have a great view of. Got the camera a little bit further in tonight just in case those storms came through that never showed up. Yes, I will keep it there. It has worked so far, because I know if I'd put it further out, we definitely would have seen rain. Rhinelander, no hurry to take this one. Plenty of time left, but you don't want to waste time, especially if you can't find an opportunity. Swing this one in. Headed in, and it goes wide. Across the face of goal. It was right there, but didn't have a good angle on it. That one's kind of spun back towards the goal line. Didn't have a good angle on it. Sent it across. Medford will take the short pass off the goal kick. Trying to maybe get a little bit further ahead. But instead they turn it right back over to Rhinelander. Rhinelander into the middle. Now over here near side. That's going to come back out. Squirting through. That one's going to come back in and knocked away. Crossing back over, white jersey there. That one's going to be shot, but it's going to go well wide. Never really settled. And it will be another goal kick. The Myers fan club enjoying that one. Whistle for the goal kick, and that'll be a low line drive. Gets flipped through, and that one gets whiffed on. That's going to force Rhinelander to just send that one off into touch. Throw to the Raiders. And see what they can set up here. Waiting for a few more bodies to get in. Throw comes in quickly. That one flipped through. Chance trying to convert that one over far side. Header goes down. That's going to be cleared back out. Battle for it there. Medford collects, able to send it back in. Whistle. And it's going to be a free kick for the Hodags. The reflection on the turf tonight a little bit heavier than normal. Stepping up, and that one's going to be booted downfield. Collected up there. That one's going to come back out. Forced forward and out of play. That is going to be a Rhinelander throw. Rhinelander getting it in quickly. That one popped up into the air. That's going to go well out the back, and that will be a corner. So that was last touched by Medford, so it'll be a Rhinelander corner. Don't always have a good view from it would be the east side goal. Spin that one in. Head comes up. That's going to go out the back, and that's going to be a goal kick. Rhinelanders had opportunities. They just have not been able to get it on goal. As Medford, this time just sending it deep. Rhinelander heads it right back in, but Medford there to collect, bouncing around. That'll be sent out, and that's going to be a Medford throw. Delay here is we don't have a football. I'm trying to catch up. Get us back up here where the throw is going to start from. Throw, flip forward. Flip forward again, and collision. That ball's going to pop up into the air and just be sent downfield. And it's going to be a foul on Medford. Spitting up. That one's just going to be booted downfield. Battle for it there. That one's going to come back upfield, be sent back the other way. Medford right there to play it. Now a chance for them to build. Rhinelander sends it back. They're going to connect on that pass. That one's going to turn back over. Too far, and Schultz will be there to clean it up. And he just gives that one a kick, gets past the first guy. Gets that one into the middle. Went for the slide tackle, couldn't find it. That one's going to be sent back out. Now they're going to bring it back for the foul. Advantage wasn't there, brought it back for the foul. Medford will get the free kick almost directly on. See if maybe you look for a deflection, as that one's going to come towards the net and go well wide. Couldn't even catch up to it for a goal kick. Right thought, you get a bounce on the way through. You never know. 20 minutes to go. 20 more minutes for Medford to kill. Get a big, big conference win. So that one's going to be headed back. That one's going to bounce around a few more times. Come down over here on the near side. That's going to come through. Sent back. Long kick. That's going to spin. It will stay outside the penalty area. So that one will have to be popped up. It'll be a throw to Rhinelander. Rhinelander takes the quick throw. And they can't handle it out for the Medford throw. And we get a couple substitutions here. Looking to step up. They're going to take the throw short and boot it over the defense, but that is going to roll out of play. Be out for a Rhinelander throw. Throw comes in, headed back down, headed back the other way. Now the foot goes through it. Sending it back out. That's going to go all the way across and out for another throw. Right back through. That one's going to get knocked down. Bouncing ball back up. Crossing back over. Trying to thread the needle. Chance here. Shot wide. Opportunity there for Medford, and the shot goes wide. That quick counter. Substitutions both ways. As we start. Oh, I wasn't. Thought he was coming off for a substitute. No, they're just switching sides. My bad. So that one's going to flip back through, and Rhinelander's just going to send this one downfield. Trying to find it. It rolls over on that far side, knocked out of bounds. Lost it in the sky. Rhinelander will have the throw from the far side. Throw comes short. That one's sent in. Tipped around. That one's going to roll over here on the near side. Trying to get it out. That's going to come back here along the sideline. Rhinelander will try and collect it up. They'll have to send it back across midfield. Bouncing ball. That's going to roll over here. That's going to go out of play. And they're going to say it's a Medford throw. So Medford gets the throw. It's going to flip around. Medford trying to find one of those openings. Rhinelander sending that one right back up in the air. That's going to bounce over here, and that's going to go out for a throw. It'll be a Medford throw after the substitution. Clock continues to tick down here. The quick throw in. Coming off the substitution. That's going to go back and forth. Trying to thread a needle here. This one's going to come back over here near side. That one's going to be knocked away. Rhinelander's just going to clear it off into the night sky. Knocked down. That's going to come back over here near side. Now it's going to be sent downfield. 2-on-1, and defender there knocks it back around. Couldn't see. I believe that's Gonzalez, but I'm not sure. So that one flips back through. Chance coming in. Two red shirts. It gets through. Coming around. That one's going to be sent towards goal off the post. It was missed and off the crossbar, and that is going to come back out. The crossbar saves Medford. They had Schultz out too far, and now that one he'll knock down and collect. Oh, if you are Medford, you are big sigh of relief there as that one came off the crossbar. And now that one will settle back down. That's going to be sent back in by Rhinelander. Foot race to the ball. That one's going to get settled in, and it goes wide. And another goal kick. Medford's had some defensive errors here these last couple minutes as that one gets sent downfield. But so far, the Bar and Schultz have saved them. Now a whistle. And must be a handball or something. Didn't see much else there. That one's going to be sent low line drive. It's going to be, and Medford gets away with a handball there. That one coming. Ooh, that I could see that one from here, and I'm on the opposite side of the field. That one gets flipped over on the far side, kept in and sent back down the sideline. That's going to be out for a Medford throw. Right in front of Coach Weigel as well. Medford, the throw in front from in front of their own bench. Head it down now, the whistle. And that's going to be a free kick. 14 minutes to go. Medford sends that one back in. Ooh, Turf Monster comes up and bites a Raider. That one's going to be flipped out and out of play. That's going to be a Rhinelander throw. Throw comes along the line. That's going to be pushed forward. Rhinelander gets right back on it. Medford on it again. They're going to settle it down here right in front of us. Pushing along the sideline. Right into a Raider. That ball still. Grippentrog really playing there, trying to find an opening. Finally gets the ball through. Chance here, gets past this guy. Shot just high. Just over the bar. And that will be out for a goal kick. A golden opportunity for Medford. 13 minutes to play. Rapley, right to a Raider. Tries to send that one back in. That's going to take a ricochet, and Rapley will recollect. Rapley will give this one a big boot. And sent right back in by Medford. That ball's going to be loose. A bouncing ball in the box. It'll be spun back out. Medford able to collect it back up, trying to get it through. That one's going to come out of bounds, and that is going to be a Rhinelander throw, to the dismay of the fans in red. Fans in green agree with the call. That one's going to spin back around, taken away by Rhinelander. Rhinelander trying to counter. Passing this one ahead along that far side, crossing it back up in the middle, not there. Medford clears it back out to midfield. Now Medford streaking the other way. Pulls it back. And the whistle and the foul. Medford will have a free kick. From out here near midfield, Rhinelander keeps 3 back near the midfield stripe as that one goes right to Rapley. And now Rapley's going to try and convert this one over quickly. Bounce. That one's going to get settled down. Rhinelander loses possession for the moment, gets it back. That one's going to be sent downfield. Too far. Schultz will collect. he's going to settle as he's dealing with that arm issue as he took another. I don't think that's an approved medical treatment. The fan down below is telling him to put duct tape on it. Trainer, excuse me. They're going to talk about, and I think going to the pocket, we're going to see a card. It's been building all game. They're going to give the yellow. I think that's going to go against 20. Matthew King. It's been building throughout the game. They've been coming in hard on Schultz. And, yep, King's the one that's going to have to come out for a cycle until the next substitution. Oh, I missed it. 13, that's Michael Meyer, the backflip to get up on his feet. So King will have to come off. He'll be able to come in on the next substitution for the contact there. And now the official coming over, I think, to talk to Coach Weigel. Nope. Talk to somebody. Not sure there, but our first... That card was building. I thought we were going to get one on that first play when Schultz got hurt. Instead... we get it here in the boot downfield. That one's going to bounce downfield and... out for a throw. Yep, on a yellow in high school, you just have to gotta stay off till the next opportunity to substitute. But you do carry, obviously that changes strategy a little bit if you're carrying that yellow. Don't want the second. That one's going to come back around. King will collect. Now he's going to get that one back right at the midfield stripe, push it down the far sideline. A little bit of a battle there. Rhinelander trying to attack. That one comes in. It's going to go well wide, and that is going to be out for a goal kick. Some more substitutions as we will cross 10 minutes remaining. Medford trying to hold on to this lead. Stepping up. The low line drive. That's going to come back around. Medford will pick it up in the center circle. Leave that one off. Taken away. Rhinelander gets back on it. Rhinelander pushing it back. Defense streaming back here for the Raiders. As that one will be collected by the defense and sent into midfield. And now a chance here for Medford. Building up. Getting that one around. Didn't have the streaking player, and that one's going to come in. It's going to be offside. Rapley will clean it up. And Rapley will give it a quick boot downfield. All four defenders back for Medford as that one's going to come back over here near side. That one's going to be pushed down the sideline. Foot race to the ball. That will be not won by Medford. Medford trying to beat that one out before it went out. 9 minutes to go. Trying to get the throw ready. That one's going to flip back around. And now Rhinelander pushing. They're going to send that one downfield. Stopped. And sent back the other way. For it here, that one's going to get knocked sideways, and that's going to be out. And they're going to say last touched by Medford. And Rhinelander will get the throw. Medford gets it right back. It goes right back out of play. Another Rhinelander throw. They try again to build along that far side, chipping that one forward. Medford right there to send it back out to the center circle. And now just giving that one a boot. Gets slowed down. Now a little give and go. Chance here for Medford. That one's going to get knocked out of play. That one's going to get passed into the middle, and that's going to go out, and that's going to be a goal kick. And we've got a Medford player down back behind the play. Looks like it might be a cramp. They are stretching him out. So that will stop the clock. 7:50 remaining. We are back with the soccer team a week from Saturday. A little bit of Saturday morning soccer for you. 10 a.m. The Rice Lake Warriors come to town to take on the Medford Raiders. That is varsity only. And then the following Thursday, the Lakeland Thunderbirds come into town to wrap up the home conference season. Actually, no, I believe there's a Monday game before that against Marshfield. So, 13. That is Michael Meyer coming off with the cramp. That is a big loss for this Raider defense. Just get him some pickle juice. Saw it. Colby uses it. Football team, they got a big jar of pickle juice down the sideline for the cramps. So Medford now will take the corner. Try and get what could be a game clincher. You never want to say never. As that one's going to swing in, it's going to go right to Rapley. Cleans it up quickly. And that one's going to be sent downfield. Coming back across. Bouncing around right in midfield. That one's going to come back around, and Medford's going to send that one back the other way. Chip that one through. Chip it through again. Flipping it over. Chance here. Settle it down. Kick it up. It will go out the back. Just missed the post. That was all Aiden Grippentrog. Some nifty moves there. Just couldn't quite settle it enough to get it on the post. Low line drive off the goal kick. That's going to be passed back and sent downfield. Headed back in by Medford. That one's going to settle in. A little bit of pushing and shoving for that one. Crossing over. Chance here getting through. Chance here, shot! Up goal! Medford gets a second!
They bring it back and like again, and the Raiders are up 2-0.
Trying to see a number. Following, I think I know, following who scored. It's the guy in the blue shoes right here. That is 3. That is Dane Jacobson, I believe, that ended up with that one. We'll check the official score sheet on that one, but Medford up 2-0, and now it is crunch time here for the Hodags. That one's going to come in. 6.5 to play. Flipping that one up, still a chance. That one's bouncing around. Bounces off the head of a player on the ground. Ends up working out to Medford's advantage as that one's going to bounce through. Flipping it around. That one's Medford more than happy to just play the little flippy game out here at midfield. Crossing up is Jacobson. That one's going to come downfield, be sent back quickly. Coming back across to midfield. That's going to get passed all the way back. Medford settling under it. Pass back. That's going to come over here onto the near side. That is Jacobson. He can't quite get it through the legs. Keeps it in bounds for the moment. That's going to be knocked out of play, and that's going to be a Medford throw. No! It's going to be a Rhinelander throw. Throw comes in. That's going to bounce around out here. That's going to flip here along the near side. Students getting into it a little bit. The age-old question that I think Rhinelander hears a lot, what's a Hodag? That's been a chance since I was in high school, back when Rhinelander was still in the valley. That one flips back around. Coming out as we approach 5 minutes remaining. Medford keeping the ball down here. Not taking too many chances now as that one flips around here for Jacobson. Jacobson centers that one back up. Chance here as that one squirts away, but it ends up back on a Medford foot. Gets past his guy. Trying to build up, and Medford's going to take this one down into the corner. Just try and hold this one as long as they can. Now they spin this one back out. Playing this one along. They'll cross that one up into the box. Chance here as that one breaks in, but No red jerseys there, as that one's going to fly up, and that's going to be another Medford throw. They wasted a good 30 seconds down there, and that's going to be a stoppage as we get a substitution. Final 5 minutes. Clock stops for the substitutions, as I believe that is Myers. That is Myers checking back in. Good sign to see. Just a cramp, but good to see him come back in. As that one comes into the middle, that's going to be taken away. Knocked back in by Medford. Medford's going to head right back down to this near side corner. Instead, that's going to be knocked out of play for a throw. Flipping that one in. Medford, the little reverse. Getting that one down and in. They're going to head right to the corner. Trying to hold that one in. That one's going to get knocked out. That is going to be a throw or a corner. It's one of the two. Nope, they're going to say corner. Nope, throw. Nope, that's a throw from right on the corner, and Medford's going to bring a bunch of guys down. They're just going to try and hold this one up. And they're going to say... Now they're going to say it's offside. So Rhinelander will get the free kick. And that will be intercepted by Medford, and Medford will bring it right back in. Flip that one over. Now they're going to try and settle this one in the far side corner. Keep it in play. Rhinelander will get it back. They convert it back up. Medford right there to slow it down. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. This Rhinelander team can score quickly if necessary. That boom and hope kind of offense that they've run at times in the past can get you scores quickly. But I don't think Medford's going to let anything get behind him, as that one's going to come along. Rapley can't handle it. Now he collects it up. Almost heads across the line, too, trying to settle it. That might have been disaster for Rhinelander, as that one's going to bounce up. 2.5 to play. Medford settling underneath this one. That one's going to be sent downfield. Ball's going to take a bounce. Medford will collect it, and that one's going to go out of play, and that's going to be a Rhinelander throw. As we approach 2 minutes remaining, having to track the ball down. Throw comes in. Rhinelander trying to settle this one down, and this one's going to come back out. Medford just trying to play possession here. Don't want to give possession up. You want to get it downfield, but more than happy to just play the possession game. So that one's going to be spun back around. Minute 45 to go. Gets past his guy. Centers that one up. Rhinelander will collect. They're going to send that one into the night sky. That's going to come all the way out here. Chance for Medford to run some clock. 1.5 minutes. Medford leisurely takes the corner. Not in any kind of hurry. Getting that one back out. That's going to come back into the middle. Defense collapses in. Medford able to get around it. Leaves that one off. Sent here along the sideline. Building back up. That's going to come back out. It's going to get into the middle. Bouncing around. Rhinelander gets it back. They're going to send that one upfield quickly. But they've got to play it back. Medford settles under it. Over here near side. Plays that one back. Little touch there, back and forth. And that's going to go down hard. Free kick. Lucky to only be walking away with the foul there. That was Neil Weigel. I think some of the frustrations on the night for showing through a little bit, as Medford will take the short little pass off the free kick and now boot that one. And that'll, up and through. Little doink off the crossbar of the field goal. And that will tick down the final few seconds as Medford will pull the upset. They will take down the Hodags and give them their first regulation conference loss of the year. 2 2-0 Raiders. We are going to set the headset down.
More exciting.
There we go. Sorry about that. Just having a few little internet issues, but we'll be down in the field in just a moment. Was not expecting that. No. Well, have a good one. Yep, we'll see you next Saturday. Yes, sir. Maybe not. Maybe not?
Like as in a week from?
Yeah. Rice Lake.
We'll not be here.
Okay.
I'll let Ryan know. I have a funeral in Burlington.
Ah.